RawBrahs here, about to take you in the gym, show you how to get ripped abs.
First things first, classic clip to make sure you want to watch the rest of the video. Cue the dramatic music, do some cool stuff, and now let's get ready for a warm-up before we do all this craziness. But RawBrahs, what if I'm looking for something super simple?
If you're looking for something super simple, I got just a thing for you. It's called high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you see how I was exhaling on every breath? That is gonna engage your abs, believe me. Try those, try it right now. 1, 2.
And in addition to that is just jumping. So, and tuck your knees. Just jump. What that does is you have to be explosive in the abs. When you jump like that,
Bam! Bam!
right there. The sorest I've ever gotten my abs before is when I'm jumping as high as I can. So every time I try to break my new record of height, my vertical leap, the next day my abs are torn apart.
Okay, cue the crazy footage for the elite athletes watching to keep them hooked. But RawBrahs, this footage is cool and all, but how does it help me? Give me some instructions on how to.
What if you're an IBO and you don't have time to work out? Independent business owner, I own a yoga studio and I don't have to work out. Well, clean your floors. Clean them like this, why don't you? Ooh. Do the snail, hit the obliques, front abs, engage them, oh yeah. And I lost the tail, that's alright, you never stop, you never stop.
One more workout that I definitely encourage you to do before you start trying the higher risk stuff is such as standing ab wheels and that thing that Daniel's going to show you that I don't know the name of. You want to make sure, since this is a full hardcore workout, you want to make sure even your lower back is warmed up. I had shoulder problems when I was a baseball pitcher, and they prescribed this workout to me to a physical therapist who also does John Smoltz. And let me tell you, it's not only good for your shoulders, but it's great for your whole core and your lower back. You want to put something over here to objectively measure how high you're going to take your hands. Put your hands together holding a small weight. You can even do it without weights at first. And you want your elbows locked. You want the hands straight. And you just do this is high reps, low weight. That's not RawBrahs style, but this is, you don't want to do heavy weights on this. You could cause an injury. Bam! And if you're a surfer, this is also a great workout. When you feel you're comfortable with that, add 2.5 pounds. When you're comfortable with 2.5 pounds, add 5 pounds. This is as high as you want to go. I actually wouldn't recommend doing this. I would recommend sticking with 2.5 pounds. And do like 2 sets of 30. Whatever you can do 2 sets of 30 comfortably.
Alright, so we understand that not all bodies are created the same, okay? So I, T Mango, have a little problem doing the full extension ab wheel. I have a little lower back issue. So you got to adjust. Have a brother or a sister help you out, like this. Oh, not like that. A little more support. Now you want to learn how to do handstands? Well, that's how you do it.
Alright, let's just say T Mango's been practicing that for quite some time now, and he thinks he's all grown up, and he no longer needs protection. He's not scared of throwing his lower back out anymore. So what's he going to do next? You're going to get rid of the protection. Are you ready for this? This is one of those workouts where you have to go all out. This is not something you're going to do 30 or 40 times. You're going to do this a few times, maybe just once.
Make
Ready?
some sound effects.
See how my nose kissed the ground? That's not only because my nose is abnormally large because of my Jewish heritage, but it's also because I went all the way down. I'm gonna hold it!
If you're trying to get better marriage right here, you just...
Alright, this is another core exercise that we do. I don't know what it's called. I just saw it on the internet and it looked kind of cool.
You don't want to get it
Impressive, so here it goes.
If you're not fat enough to cushion your bones, you want to keep that arch in your back. You don't want your back to touch the ground, because then it just defeats the purpose of the exercise. You want to engage your core the whole time. Only thing to touch the ground, your feet. Bring them back up. Alright guys, so you have heard a lot of people tell you to make sure your breathing is right when you're doing ab exercise as well. There's some truth behind that, okay? Every time you crunch or come together, you want to exhale, because what happens when you exhale is you have a wider range of movement in your abdomen. So if you get rid of all that extra air, you can extend your range of movement. So when you go up in a crunch, and that's just not to make you dizzy, it's actually to give you more room
to expand that range of motion in your abs. Better workout.
Just blowing out air tightens your abs. And then even one more thing is, actually when you force out air every rep, it makes you breathe in every rep. You cannot work out without oxygen. Your muscles feed off oxygen. If you're trying to work out holding your breath, you ain't gonna last long. Ask the 50-yard freestyle state champion.
All right, guys, most importantly, out of all the exercises that we showed you, it's not going to do you any good unless you do it. So stop making those excuses, drop the excuses, and get your butt in that gym and work out some core!
Alright, and don't forget the most important ab workout of them all. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, and like our Facebook page where we give out free stuff on a regular basis. Hey, and if you know someone that could use a little vitamin RB in their workouts, share this video with them. Peace!
We're the RawBrahs. We're the RawBrahs.